It's been 2 years since I've decided to start this YouTube channel. March 2024. And here I am, tomorrow being March 2026, and I just got started. I tried to learn and systematize everything. I wanted to make the best system and never focused on doing anything. I said, if the system is in place, the videos will happen on their own. And what happened was 2 years later, I built an okay system with 0 videos to show for it. You see, video making isn't the hard part. It's the ideas. It's coming up with something that makes you, the viewer, want to click. YouTube isn't a video platform, it's a click and watch platform. And so when I started this, I was in a different season of life. But all in all, my 3 main goals have stayed the same. The first, I really wanted an outlet of my creativity. I wanted to be able to do shots like this and not be super weird about it. The second reason, I wanted to create an income for my family. Living where I live is not cheap. And I want to make sure that I can provide for my wife and our future children in a way that we won't be scrambling month to month. Now, I'm not asking for 5, 6 figures every single month, like some of these YouTubers claim to boast. But if I can make $500 to $1,000 every month from making videos every few weeks, either from AdSense or sponsorships, or if I make my own product, this allows me to build a future that I felt like I didn't really have before, just having a single income. And thirdly, why I had to do this channel was that I had to answer the call. Something was scratching at me. An itch that I just couldn't seem to reach was to make these videos, to make something that I could be proud of. So I followed the only advice I knew how to give, was to always, always do the thing. And it wasn't until I started making the videos that I had that satisfaction, that what I'm doing is actually fun and I enjoy doing. But it didn't start that way. You see, a little less than a year ago, I started making YouTube videos, except they weren't this way, they were this way. But I created these videos and I wasn't very proud of them. When I believe for 6 weeks, I posted 3 a week, which I felt was a strong rate. But I didn't connect with the content I was making. I didn't care. And when people watched or liked or commented, I felt almost nothing. I was just clocking in and clocking out. And I decided that enough is enough. The more of these videos I'm doing, the worse they get. So let's take a step back. Let's realign, let's refocus, and put some quality behind this content. And now I'm creating longer form content. And it was funny, the other week I was editing a video that I recorded like 2 months prior, and I thought it was so cringe. I didn't like what I was talking about. It was very gimmicky. It felt super amateur. And I took a step back and I thought, man, have I grown in such a short period of time? My approach and my way of thinking is completely different. And I'm enjoying this process of doing the thing and learning how to do the thing. I think the biggest thing I've learned is that YouTube's really hard. It isn't simply go record a video, upload it, clock in, clock out. You kind of need to listen. You kind of need to watch yourself back, as painful as it is sometimes, and realize, where are my areas that I can improve? And then implementing a strategy in which to improve. See, I did have something in my favor. I had the equipment. I had the technical knowledge. I worked professionally in a video studio. And so it's really nice that I have access to cameras and lenses and lights and things like that, that most people beginning at this don't have. It's not the technology, it's not the equipment, it's how you use it. It's how do you tell a story. I didn't have the storytelling skills. I still don't have the storytelling skills that keeps people hooked video after video. Something else I learned was that the time commitment is incredibly difficult. Now, there's a creator I follow, Gabe Bolt, who sells his 5-hour YouTuber work week. And can you become a YouTuber doing only 5 hours a week? The short answer is yes, but you best have great systems in place in order to do so. Now, for me, I naturally work in sprints where I would rather spend a whole day doing work and then take the rest of the week off. So I can put 8, 10, 12 hours into a single project. Sometimes I spend 20 hours a week and only 3 hours a week. There are these ebbs and flows that naturally fall into my rhythm. I have time built in for iterations and learning how to improve and critiquing. I have time built in for researching other creators. I have time built in to film these videos. I have time built in to edit and to upload these videos. I have time specifically dedicated to creating thumbnails and titles. And knowing what needs to get done and knowing when it needs to get done has been crucial in anything that I have finished in this process. Something else I learned is that small channels get small views, while big channels get big views. And I had to learn that that's okay. I think at the time of this filming, I barely have over 30 views on my highest viewed video. And honestly, that's great. I'm looking forward to the day that I get 50 views on a video. I'm ready to throw a party when I finally hit 100 views on a video. One single video. And so when I have millions of subscribers one day, and I get to look back at this moment, I get to see how much I've actually grown. Okay, so where are we? I've posted one video a week for the last 10 weeks, at least. And if my goal is to reach 100 videos uploaded onto YouTube, that gives me a 2-year rate of achieving my goal. That's good news. I've only reached 10% of my goal. That's really good news. I'm making progress. I'm moving the needle. I don't have to worry about these other creators who seemingly overnight are making tens of thousands of views or hundreds of thousands of dollars even. All I can do is focus on what I'm doing, make content only I can make, and always, always do the thing.